see where the big, anti-supersonic finale is coming from, because it's been with the series for quite some time. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but again, coming off Adventure as my first game,
Yep. So, you might notice that I'm not as good as this game as I was at Generations.
Platforming this is so stiff. That's another complaint I have. Never mind. I have dramatic complaints for this game. It's an alright game. It's just, I don't know. It left me wanting after playing Unleashed.
Yeah.
It also proves that the Wii version of Unleashed didn't have to be so awkward with the boosting mechanic.
Yeah.
This version actually has, like, a decent boosting mechanic similar to the one in the 360 version of Unleashed.
Yeah.
So it's not like that was a limitation on them.
In fact, you could use a game controller for this game.
It's true. That's what I'm using right now.
I always stuck to the Wiimote and Nunchuck just because that was my gut reaction to use, and I think it's probably just the most comfortable for me because, I don't know, I do the same thing in a game like Super Smash Brothers where I'll just use the Wiimote and Nunchuck because that way I don't have to worry about, holding a controller, tiny little controller so close to me. I don't know.
Oh, this requires laser.
You don't go to tournaments, because if you go to tournaments showing up like that, everybody would be like, let's get out right now.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a little comic about that, like, at the Smash Brothers tournament, and then one guy's like, hey guys, I brought my Wiimote and Nunchuck, and everybody just looks at him like, seriously?
Well, the only reason it's even tolerable in my mind is because I came out with my, you can customize the control scheme in that game?
You can?
For all that is?
You can?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I can stand the Wiimote and Nunchuck setup is because there's a whole custom option type thing where I set up this really weird control scheme that somehow worked. It was like, I think Z was block, I think. I forget exactly how I set it up, but it felt so much more natural than the one they tried to force feed us. And then I decided to customize the GameCube controller option while I was at it, and that actually came out better than the original as well. So I don't know. I enjoy the option, if only just because then I get to do more weird stuff with it.
Weird stuff? Austin?
Weird stuff indeed.
Austin, are you weird?
I'm proud of it.
You should have told me. We could be weird together.
We both watch a show intended for little girls. That's enough in my book.
But what about the hamsters?
That too. That too.
All right. Oh yeah.
Love the music for the stage. Just so upbeat.
Absolutely. Oh, and these guys are kind of weird. They have rings in their head, and you jump at them, and they toss rings at you.
One of Eggman's less competent designs over the years.
Yeah.
I can say that much. I mean, it's effective, actually, and there's a couple levels in Planet Wisp I can't stand because of those things, whatever they are. They just, there's, what is it? There's two of them together, and they're, both sort of spitting out spikes, but they're both always landing on platforms you need to step on in order to progress, and, it's frustrating.
No extra life! Darn it.
So close. So close.
Oh, and cutscene.
Either that or they're being used to make underwear to be worn by Salad. This game and its translation errors.
Yes.
I wonder if that was supposed to be like political commentary or something.
I don't know.
You find it hard to believe, Tails? After everything you've seen Sonic go through, absorbing an alien is hard to believe? Hey. Here we go. Here's the awesome thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah! Awesome Necessity ensues.
Funkier intro just alone makes this, like, my favorite song in the game. Except maybe Terminal Velocity. Asteroid Coaster comes a close second. Its map theme comes a close third. And I can just keep finding other closies for the rest of time if I need be. Anyway.
True that. The closest thing to your heart is your skin.
Isn't it your ribcage, technically?
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
Something like that. Probably has to do with oxygen.
Yep. Doesn't everything. Ultimate Flash Sonic.
Yes. What does what does Joe say? Something like gee whiz, what does he say whenever Mach speed? Mach speed. Oh, red ring.
Random hidden collectible. Because that's how we operate here.
Oh yeah. Laser! Oh!
Laser.
Yes. Oh! Oh!
Come on now.
Oh! Oh!
It's raining lives.
Oh!
There we go. What do you think about this frenzy? Oh, I can actually see that working really well. Frenzy used bite. Not very effective.
What?
Void used black hole. The gym was kind of destroyed. Oh, this stage is boring.
Drill used horn drill. This is what I call a red ring stage.
I do like the idea, but again, it's just, platforming in this game doesn't work. For me.
For you.
I don't know. I have weird taste in games. I'm the guy who hates Super Mario Galaxy 2 for unexplainable reasons. So, yeah, I'm usually not the kind of person you'd want to ask the honest, humble opinion of as far as why this or that game is better than this or that game.
I see.
You don't like Super Mario Galaxy for unexplained reasons, is that what you said?
Galaxy is amazing, but the sequel, Galaxy 2, I think is horrendous.
Wait, why did you say that?
Something about just, it feels so uninspired when compared to the first game, I guess. Just Galaxy 1, to me, was like the perfect Mario game. And then Galaxy 2 just had no idea where it was going with it. At least, again, that's what I got from it. And I I don't know. Something about the fact that the story just kind of destroys itself at the end, only it doesn't, because it doesn't really, because it does. I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me, and I just didn't care at that point, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. The second game was... Sorry, what?
How many worlds are in that game?
So many. So many. Over 40, I know that much. And that's not including Special World.
The second world is like World 6 and stuff like that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. 9, then.
9. Alright, so I guess 8. I think there's one galaxy that's like my favorite galaxy. It's so amazing. That I just love so much.
I will say, the one stage that really stood out for me of all the stages was its desert level. The one where you fought that yellow dude who chucked bombs at you or something.
Yeah, that guy.
Exactly. That stage, I think Slip Sand or Slip... I forget what it was. But that stage was incredible. But other than that, I really just think that everything that they copied out of Galaxy 1 and put into Galaxy 2 with a twist did better in Galaxy 1. Like Melty Monster versus Melty Molten. Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, maybe that's just me. I don't know.
This is totally it. Cosmic Cove Galaxy is my favorite galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 2.
That was an awesome idea for a stage. That was the one where you freeze the water in the first mission, and then in the second mission the water's already frozen or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's really cool, yeah.
Yeah, that was a great idea for a stage. So yeah, I won't say that it was, that Galaxy 2 was terrible all around. It's just, I felt it was so uninspired when compared to the first game, which caught me in a way that no game since the original Super Mario 64 caught me. Yeah. And I haven't felt that way since with the game. And then in steps Galaxy 2, and it's like, yeah, we're totally rehashing this, but we promise you it's not just more the same, but it is. At least that's what I got out of it. Yeah, I got one tasting games.
One big reason I love Cosmic Cove Galaxy is not only because that waterfall thing and all the other ice stuff. I'm like a huge sucker for water in video games. If you can make a game that has really good looking water, I will love it.
I can understand that. I actually just saw this game called Journey, and it has no water in the game. But there's so much stuff that looks like water in that game. Like, the sand acts like water. The snow, I swear there's snowfalls that look like water. And there's even a part where it looks like you go underwater, but you don't. And water in that game is just such a cool concept to play with. I can definitely see what you mean.
Yeah, and Nintendo does a great job for making good looking water.
Mm-hmm.
Skyrim has really good water, actually.
Mm-hmm.
That's
really
good water.
The one thing that I always walk away from Skyrim knowing besides the arrow to the knee joke.
That's really good.
Hey, Austin.
Just look at this stuff for days.
Remember whenever we were coming up with levels for Mario Generations?
Oh yeah, that's right, Mario Generations.
Yeah, how about you bring up the one of the messages where we have all the levels and areas that we discussed?
Sure, let me just see if I can find that now. I do know what you're talking about. I have it somewhere.
I think it's one of the ones labeled Wizard Battle.
Giant list of whatnot.
Oh, and by the way, we're being introduced to Wisps. Yeah.
Super Mario Brothers 1, we had World 1-1.
Yeah.
Green Hill Zone. Super Mario Brothers 2 was the level with the whales.
Yeah.
Because that was the most memorable thing ever.
Yeah.
Super Mario Brothers 3 was Karibo's Shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Because...
Plus, the rest of that world was really unique.
Star World, because those were the best levels in the game by far.
Oh, yeah.
Super Mario World 2 was Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
Because, wow.
Yeah.
Wet Dry World for 64, but I'm pretty sure it was like Wet Dry World with Dire Docks Elements or something. I forget.
Yeah, something like that.
Pina Park for Sunshine, just to have Mecha Bowser in there.
Yep.
Pina Park, that's my favorite area.
Mm-hmm. Same here, actually. Except for that last mission where you have to pop the Bowser Jr. balloons. That was stupid.
Yeah.
New Super Mario Bros. Wii, World 5, the jungle level, because, wow, did that look good. Super Mario Galaxy, Gusty Garden, because.
Yeah.
Super Mario Galaxy 2, Melty Monster, because it's something with a neat gimmick, I guess.
Yeah.
And then for the handhelds, or the spin-offs, or whatever you want to call them. Super Mario Land, we had Shy Kingdom, because stage is awesome music, and zombie witch things.
Yes.
Super Mario Land 2, the big tree stage, because catchy.
Yes.
New Super Mario Brothers, the Ice World, which was really creative. New Super Mario RPG, the Forest Maze, again, because the music is awesome, the idea was awesome.
That's not a handheld game.
Well, it's spin-offs.
Spin-off is a better word for it, I guess. Because then, now we're getting into the RPG list. So, for Paper Mario, Chapter 3, which was Tubba Blubba's Castle and the Gusty Gulch or whatever, with all the tan booze, which I still think is really funny looking.
Yes.
Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, Nothing Beats Cortez.
Yeah.
Super Paper Mario Bone Chill, just because the underwear followed by the over there was just such a cool idea.
Yep.
Mario and Luigi 1, Chuck-a-Luck Woods, Mario and Luigi 2, the desert thing,
Yeah.
and then Bowser's Castle for pretty much a final level in Bowser's Inside Story. There we go.
Yep. Oh man, we're gonna get the Drill Wisp.
What about, Mario Hotel?
Where's the princess? Over there!
Uh-oh. Guys? How do I get out of here? Oh, there he is. Gee whiz, took you long enough.
Oh, I thought of other games. Forgot they were, though.
Ooh.
Shoot. Other games are just, like, embarrassingly bad. I don't know.
Mario 9.
New Super Mario Brothers.
I enjoyed.
No, New Super Mario Brothers Wii, sorry, or Wii U, or whatever. New Super Mario Brothers U.
Oh, I think didn't we find a level for that?
I don't
think World 7 has some really gorgeous images. Just the game was copy-paste of Wii, only with better seeming themes, like Layer Cake Desert. Just because it's a desert, one less difference, I don't know. That was kind of cool. But, yeah, I don't know. I haven't played you enough, aka I haven't played you at all.
Yeah, I haven't played it at all either, so...
Actually, let me look at the worlds. I've seen, like, almost a full Let's Play on it now.
Yeah, the Let's Players I'm watching haven't gotten past the Ice World yet.
Oh well, yeah. The one I'm watching is like almost done. They're in the World 9.
Oh, that's right. There is the World 9. I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
And it's the same as a Star World. It's the same as a Star. Like Mario.
I'm pretty sure I saw a video of the last level, and it's so disappointing.
Really?
After, you know, I guess it's the same concept. I can't believe they haven't made a Star Road star-looking level yet that's inspired by Rainbow Road. I think that would be the greatest payoff of the game, is to finally find that 9th environment at the end of Star Road. But instead, it's like, I forget, the one with the giant bullet bill in Super Mario Bros. Wii was kind of interesting, I guess. The reward in New Super Mario Bros. 2 for completing everything was kind of lackluster, if only because it didn't change anything, except aesthetics. And, yeah, and then the one in U is just a level where you can get a lot of coins. I think they put that in the wrong game.
What level did you say from U that you said that looks really cool? Like what world?
In U, it's the 7th world, just because they took that concept of, Sky World theme from Wii and just turned it into something that looks absolutely marvelous, in my mind. Yeah,
I really like the Water World and Ice World.
Oh, the Water World looks really nice too.
The map looks really cool.
That is true. Like I said, I haven't seen enough of the game yet to actually say, I know exactly what I'm talking about when I say, but it's good enough. I enjoy it. It's gonna be worth buying when I finally get a Wii U in a year.
Yeah.
Or whenever Bayonetta 2 and Pikmin 3 come out, because that's really what I'm waiting for.
What could I say? I don't know what I'm saying. I guess Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers U is going to be so good. I'm hoping it's going to be so good, but I'm convinced that it's not going to live up to the hype that Brawl set forth.
I don't know, because I bet other people said that about Brawl, because like Melee was such a big thing.
Oh yeah. And people are still convinced that, oh yeah, Brawl, it's nothing like Melee. I'm like, what? Seriously? But yeah, I suppose, you know, to each his own, I guess, but yeah. I'm hoping it's going to be good. I mean, it's going to be good, that's a guarantee, but...
One thing I'm happy about, though, is that it is for the 3DS, too, so it's like, yes, even if I don't have a Wii U by then, I can still get it on the 3DS.
I'm pretty sure, in an interview, not saying anything about the actual content of the game, but Sakurai said something along the lines of he wanted to make the gameplay experience, like, twofold, because if you can hook the Wii U up to the 3DS, then he wants to have the two games be, like, interchangeable, where, like, the 3DS version is all about customization, and the Wii U version has the one-player mode again, only better than Subspace, hopefully.
Hopefully.
At least I think that's what he said. So it's sort of like getting the best of both worlds. It's better than the stickers from Brawl.
Oh, yeah.
It's also better than the Subspace from Brawl. And then there's fighting, period.
Oh, yeah. I just hope Mr. Game & Watch makes a return.
He's going to. He'll have to. I mean, I think, if anything, they're going to cut out a bunch of characters that were like one-time shot deals, sort of like Rob's probably not coming back. I'd be surprised if Lucas comes back. Or if both Lucas and Ness come back, I should say.
Lucario might not come back. Because, you know, I think that the spot that Lucario and Mewtwo took up is sort of the big Pokemon of the time spot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because with each new generation, you have new Pokemon, you have bigger names, you know. And it just so happened that at the time of Brawl, Lucario was a big-name Pokemon.
And it still kind of is, actually, from what I understand of Black and White 2. Lucario is, like, one of the best sidekick, whatever you want to call it. And his movie's pretty decent, so that's another reason.
True.
Yes.
I don't think Ness or Lucas will be taken from Super Smash Brothers, because I feel like that's such a big fan base thing. Because that's why Ness got in there in the first place.
That actually is very true, actually. I don't know, it seemed kind of redundant to me. Lucas actually controls a lot better than Ness, so now I'm confused why they're both in the game, if that makes any sense.
Well, I like Lucas.
Kind of same thing with Mario and Dr. Mario, I guess.
And that's why Dr. Mario didn't come back for the next game.
But he's such a good character.
I like Dr. Mario.
I know. I guess I just tend to not like the clone characters. And when they were advertising Brawl and said there will be no clones, but didn't bother changing Ganondorf at all. I forget. There's some really weird ones, like Ivysaur is a clone of Olimar, of all things.
What?
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Oh, it doesn't, but if you look at their movesets and compare them, every single command, besides like 2, like do the exact same thing for both of them. If you think like long range weapon here, going forward, or something rising upwards quickly, you know, that kind of thing, they're almost identical. Complete with like the multiple hits here type thing, you know. It's kind of weird actually when I figured that out. Now I'm curious if Squirtle and Charizard are also, like, the same sort of idea with copying whatevers.
I don't know. Charizard's Side B is pretty unique.
Whose?
Charizard's.
Well, that is true, actually. I believe it if both Charizard and Squirtle were actually original, entirely characters. Kind of. I don't know. Actually, think of it, Charizard's Side B is sort of like Donkey Kong's Side B, isn't it? That's bothersome. Anyway.
I don't know. That's kind of a stretch, because Donkey Kong's Side B launches you downward and into the ground if you're on the ground.
I know, it's been a while. I need to go back and figure out what the other two are then. But I know for a fact that Ivysaur is a clone of Olimar, and that's weird to me.
Yeah.
And I talk to people who say that not only are those two the clones, but they have the exact same moveset as Zero Suit Samus.
Wait, what?
Which, yeah. And I was like, I don't see it. But they talked me through it, and while they were explaining it, I was like, yeah, kind of makes sense, I guess. But now I have no clue.
Were we lied
that's
to?
That's definitely a weird one for me. Just, thinking about that, but it has something to do with, like, the consecutive hits and the use of consecutive... I don't know. Weird.
Laser!
Laser!
Teapot!
And of course we're gonna have some Namco characters.
Need to get Pac-Man in there.
I'd actually really like to see what Pac-Man would be like in a game like that. That would actually be a decent third-party addition, because,
Well, it would be Pac-Man World 2 Pac-Man, of course.
Or World 3, because he actually fights, in a sense.
Well, yeah.
I can definitely see his down B being the butt bounce, though. That'd be kind of interesting.
Yep, and standard B being Rev-Roll.
Yeah!
Or maybe Side B.
This would work!
And up B is Pac.Chain.
Tekken characters, too. We're probably gonna see some Tekken characters.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. If they really are gonna spread into the third-party zone as much as we're hoping, but, I think that's another thing that Sakurai said was like, yeah, I'm not planning on expanding the roster much for this next game. Which could very well mean he's gonna have less than 35 characters. Plus the triples and whatnot.
I hope not.
I wouldn't mind if the Pokemon trainer gets new Pokemon for the next generation, like, I don't know, I'm trying to look on my head. Totodile, Chikorita, Totodile, Bayleaf, and Typhlosion or something would be kind of neat.
Typhlosion, yeah.
Well, no.
Having Generation 2 Pokemon trainer, that'd be good.
Or maybe just, the ones from Gen 5, just because that's in right now. I wouldn't mind seeing Samurott be a playable character. Of course, I have weird tastes, and I still say that's the best Pokemon game I've ever played, but... Well, that's also the only Pokemon game. Never mind.
Tekken is Namco, yeah. Tekken! The only character I remember from Tekken is from when I played an arcade once, and it was like this tree guy. This tree-looking dude.
Yeah.
I remember there was, like, Tekken versus Capcom or something, and they had box art Mega Man. Remember me showing you that, Austin?
That is so funny!
And they also had Pac-Man in it, too.
Silly! But it worked. It honestly worked for the joke factor alone. I was like, yes!
But most Mega Man fans were not happy about that, let me tell you.
It's a troll moment gone right. I can't complain.
Game & Mario also sounds kind of cool. For the Wii U, that is. And also the Wonderful 101, of course.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm definitely looking forward to playing the Wonderful 101 someday.
Definitely.
Whoa, spikes.
Of course.
Glad I have a double jump.
Untitled Legend of Zelda.
Legend of Zelda, Untitled. That's the name of it.
See a game game intentionally untitled or something like that. And there's some weird symbolism behind it.
Kirby Untitled.
I'm totally designing a game now called Untitled.
Lightspeed Untitled.
Yeah, you can't forget that the best game on the Wii U that just came out almost, well, a few weeks there. I guess a few weeks ago now. Ben 10 Omniverse, that's pretty good.
Really?
Making Ben 10 games?
Well, they're still making Ben 10 cartoons, so...
Really?
Yeah. Omniverse.
I'm thoroughly shocked at this. I had no idea. Then again, I also haven't had TV in quite some time.
Oh, okay, apparently Sora is also on the Super Smash Brothers.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Like Sora the company, anyways.
Oh.
I don't know what games they've done. Or even if it's
I thought you were saying it's like Sora from Kingdom Hearts is now available for Smash U.
No, I never... I'm super interested in Kingdom Hearts, and I never played them. Whatever.
I've still yet to touch one, but the games themselves are very cool. Yeah. Neat idea, anyway.
There's a possibility of the Capcom character, I guess.
Mega Man!
Maybe?
That's what Sakurai said. He said, so Sakurai commented on the possibility of including a Capcom character in this iteration of the series.
I could see that actually working, kind of. I can't decide. Personally, I'd go with Mega Man X, but Zero, or maybe just somebody from another series because I'm thinking Mega Man all of a sudden.
Well, I'd go with classic Mega Man.
Resident Evil might actually make an appearance?
No, I don't think so.
Chris Redfield's final smash is to punch a boulder at you. Oh, wow.
I want Beautiful Joe.
Beautiful Joe would make an excellent addition to the cast.
True.
Or just have Captain Blue be a boss. That could work too.
Then have Sexy Sylvia too.
That too.
Spoiler, sorry.
But when does Brightly become a playable character? Brightly, it's my character.
Although they probably wouldn't have Sexy Sylvia just because of her name.
Yeah. Well, they do have an American name for her, which is something that I don't remember.
What, Sylvia?
Yeah, Sylvia. She has a different name in America. Well, in the cartoon.
In America, her name is Sexy Sylvia.
Yeah, well, in the cartoon version, they give her a different name.
The cartoon, man. Screw the cartoon.
There was a cartoon of Beautiful Joe.
Yeah, there was.
That's silly.
It was.
Why would they change the name if the name wasn't different? That's stupid. I hope they do something like they do with like a Brawl though and have like update Smash Brothers Dojo or something like that. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think Smash Dojo's here to stay. I'm looking forward to all the updates at like 4 in the morning and whatnot.
Yeah.
A reason to stay up at night.
No.
Again.
Don't we need any more?
That was so cool how Sakurai actually did those updates too.
Yeah.
We have been going for 5 hours.
Them for him, if anybody, but it was well done. Remembers the Sonic 06 ending where he gets stabbed in the back because of this theory, and then
SmashBros.com. Oh man, some good memories of Smash Bros. Dojo. That'd be a cool name for Super Smash Bros. Games, by the way.
Sure would. Wouldn't mind seeing that. Maybe for the 3.
There is... Oh, down, okay, good. Yeah, there is a theory of a continuity with Smash Brothers. It's actually kind of an interesting thing. Let me actually look at this so I'm right.
And I ran right into a cannonball. That's totally how you do it.
thought it.
You don't just avoid cannibals. You take them to the face.
Okay. And I may be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure it's on here on the Brawl case. I'm looking at it right now, but I can't find it. But yeah, the whole theory about it is that on the back or somewhere, something manual, something like that, on the original Smash Brothers, it said something about melee, or not like actually about the game, but like something about a melee, like, you know, like the melee of the century or something like that. And so they're like, oh, then, you know, the melee came the next game, and melee on the back, it says something about brawl, like, you know, like join this like brawl of people or something like that. And I believe it says somewhere on the case for brawl something about showdown.
I can see that being the next game, Super Smash Bros. Showdown. Actually, that sounds like a decent title.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure exactly where though. So I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
I'm gonna go look right now. I'm gonna use the giant pile of games right next to my computer. If I can actually find it in there.
I swear it was in here somewhere.
Oh my gosh, you kill me.
Right on the back cover of Melee, it says the All-Star Brawl is on.
Yeah.
And on Brawl, let's see, Nintendo Worlds Collide, and anything can happen in this action-packed fighting game. You square with tons of characters, weapons,
I'm telling you, I swear it's on Showdown somewhere. I know it's on Showdown. I'm not looking at me, you know?
I believe it, it's just, where is it now? Because I think I know what you're talking about, too.
See if I can, maybe people on the internet know. Oops, not that. Super Smash, I'm just gonna go Super Smash Brothers Showdown.
Well, that boss went down quick.
Probably my least favorite boss in the game, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's already 10:15 here.
Yeah.
Odds are I'm probably gonna have to go in like 5-10 minutes or something like that. But anyway, in the meantime.
Yeah.
I may leave soon too, actually. And March 9th, 2008. That was such a good day.
I remember that day so well. I was like up at midnight, sitting there in front of GameStop, waiting for them to open those doors, and that was the first time I was ever at a midnight release. Flipped. But anyway.
It may actually say it in game, but I'm not sure. I swear. I mean, I remember looking. I forgot even where I saw it actually. And like,
I know what you're talking about. And the Melee one is literally right on the back cover. It says the All-Star Brawl is on, like, right away. So, I don't know. It's weird. The way they designed these back covers are totally different from one another. But anyway.
Super Smash Brothers 4 possible.
Oh, baldy nose hair.
Maybe not.
That might do it.
I'm surprised that my computer's been able to handle all this.
It's a shock.
Someone named said for a name recommendation, Super Smash Brothers Genocide.
That might actually work. Oh, sure. I believe it might. Anyway. believe that's my cue as well, to sort of hang up the old coat and wire, or whatever they say in Britain.
I'm trying to figure that out right now either, so screw it.
I'm interested now. I gotta find out. I forget where it was that, some weird sequel names, and it was like Super Smash Bros. Universe, and I was like, no. Super Smash Bros. Multiverse? No!
Yeah, I've heard of Universe. I actually kind of like Universe, though.
Universe might actually work, especially considering it's on the Wii U. So if it was just, you know, Super Smash U!
Yeah, the old Nintendo repetitive thing where their games have to end with the name of their console.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a while now. It's getting kind of annoying. Super Mario 3D Land! It's on the 3DS. It's in 3D, we get it.
Well, it was a good game anyway.
I don't think I even get it actually yet. I don't know. I don't see why they named it that. It's a weird title.
Super Mario 3D Land was a good
They were
game.
trying to channel the spirit of Super Mario Land, but they didn't. Instead, they went with Super Mario 3, which is probably why it's Super Mario 3, followed by the D because of the 3DS, and then Land just because Super Mario 3D just felt empty.
That's what. Okay. And then you had they called Mario Kart 7. Mario Kart 7 was like. They could at least. I mean, I wouldn't have cared. I would have liked it better if they called it Mario Kart 3DS. I mean, I understand why they didn't, because they'll probably be like, oh, well then where's Mario Kart 2 DS? Because I only have Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart 3DS. Like, that's why I'm pretty sure that's why they named it Mario Kart 7. At least I hope that's why. If they were,
The whole concept of calling it the 3DS, but only having it be the second iteration of the DS's, it was kind of just a bad idea, or a bad victim of circumstance type thing.
Whatever though. You can go. We don't. I almost fell off my chair. I don't want to keep you any longer, so you can go.
Okay.
I think I should probably end up hitting it at one point or another, but did you just get stuck?
For a moment.
Oh, never mind. Anyway, yeah, I'll probably end up heading out now. But it's been a pleasure.
Absolutely, it's been a ton of fun.
Yeah, as always.
Yes.
And so I'll talk to you eventually, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, eventually.
Have fun with Sonic Colors, because I know you'll have more fun than I did.
Yep.
So, whatever. Anyway.
See you later.
Indeed. And with that, I bid you adieu.
I think it's time for me to go off too, so I will also see you later.
Alright.
So, have fun with the rest of the stream for how long you're going.
I certainly will.
And finish Sonic 06, why not? That's fun.
Eventually.
Alright, do you think I'll actually finish it this stream?
I don't think I'll actually finish Sonic Colors during the stream, really. But I'll certainly get a decent ways in.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll see you later, talk to you later, whatever.
Yep, see ya.
Yeah.
Alright, folks, it's just you and me. We're in this together. Yeah. This level looks great. I mean, really, look at all the colors. It's like Rainbow Road up in here. Oh, yeah. This part is pretty cool. Alright, so anyway, introduced in this level was the Blue Wisp. It turns all the blue rings into cubes. That's really all there is to say on the matter. You can also turn them back if you need to. And that's how you get that red ring up there. You just have to be a boss. Okay, yeah. Oh, got crushed. Let's try it again. And just wait for it. And run. Oh, we're on top of the thing. Isn't that just helpful? And there we go! One crazy awesome level is over. That's the way that this game tends to work. They tend to throw the big stuff at you in the very first level, and then just sort of expand upon various sections of what they introduced throughout the rest of the levels in the world. Onward to victory! So, here we have all the Technicolor. All of it. We have a monopoly on Technicolor. We also have a monopoly on blue! That's right, you can't have any blue. We took all of that color. Darn it. Alright, well that's obviously not working. I believe we have to have another power-up that we don't learn until later. And there we go, that's the end of the level. You may have noticed that there are a certain kind of block that can only be broken with wisp powers. Doesn't matter which wisp power you have. If you have a wisp power, you can break that kind of block. And no red rings at all on that one. Alright, now here we're introduced to this special spring. It follows under you. But you cannot go to the left. Well, the spring won't go to the left. So you gotta be careful with it. You gotta plan out your movements ahead of time. And that's basically how you're going to be getting red rings in this level. Also, now you really have to be careful, Because you've got an endless pit under you. Except for here. That's only because you're transitioning to another ring, to spring. Which now goes up. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. This could be dangerous. Nope, it wasn't. I got most of the red rings in that stage, actually. Not bad. Now, I guess I should explain what red rings are used for. You see, whenever you get enough red rings, you open up a bonus stage. And you have to beat all of the bonus stages to get all of the Chaos Emeralds, to get Supersonic. Of course, you need all of the red rings to get all of the special stages. So basically, red rings are for Supersonic. I have never gotten Supersonic in this game. In a game like Sonic Generations, where there weren't that many levels, collecting 5 red rings in each stage, that wasn't a problem at all. But here, well, there are a lot more stages. So getting all the red rings is kinda tough. Oh wow. The little green thing itself hurts you. Not just its lasers. The way that you get most of the red rings in that level requires a wisp that we don't have yet. And thus, well, we don't have those red rings. Oh boy, looks like it's time for a new wisp. And this wisp is pretty cool. Uh-oh, we're upside down! I really like how they show all the ships appearing, teleporting in and such. I believe that this game introduced these skydiving effects, which, as you saw earlier in the stream, were in fact in Sonic Generations. Oh yeah! It's Hover! You basically get a light speed dash in this form. Also, here we have metal spinners. You can't harm them. Oh dear. This section kind of reminds me of the Egg Fleet from Sonic Heroes. That was always a fun level. And suddenly I'm completely lost. Oh wait, there they are, right off screen, of course. Oh, hover. Here we go, getting to use it in a 3D atmosphere. More! And there you go! Often using wisp powers will actually give you extra points. Sometimes it's just by standing around while the wisp power is activated. Other times you actually have to do something with the wisp power for it to do anything. Here we have a very upbeat song. Really, most of the songs in this game are upbeat. And I like that. I like upbeat music. Oh! Completely missed it. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, this is the level. Oh. I'm gonna need to sneeze here in a second. There we go.